Imagine a continent where nature's paintbrush has created a masterpiece so breathtaking, it defies belief. Welcome to South America, where adventure awaits at every turn. South America is a natural wonderland that captivates the imagination and stirs the soul. At its heart lies the mighty Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth. This vast expanse of green breathes life into our planet, hosting an incredible array of wildlife. Here, jaguars prowl through dense undergrowth, pink dolphins play in winding rivers, and over 16,000 species of trees reach towards the sky. The Amazon is not just a forest, it's a living, breathing ecosystem that plays a crucial role in maintaining our planet's health. As we journey southward, the landscape transforms dramatically. We find ourselves in Patagonia, where frozen frontiers whisper tales of ice and wind. This remote region at the southern tip of the continent is a realm of stark beauty. Glaciers carve their way through ancient valleys, creating a landscape that seems almost otherworldly. Jagged peaks pierce the sky, their snow-capped summits often shrouded in mist. In Patagonia, nature reigns supreme, and visitors are mere spectators to its grand performance. Turning our gaze westward, we encounter the mighty Andes Mountains. This colossal mountain range stretches like a spine across the continent, creating a natural barrier that has shaped the history and culture of South America for millennia. The Andes are not just mountains, they're a world unto themselves. Here, you'll find diverse ecosystems ranging from tropical cloud forests to barren high-altitude deserts. Ancient Incan ruins cling to impossibly steep slopes, testament to the ingenuity and determination of the people who have called these mountains home for thousands of years. In the heart of this mountain range lies a natural wonder that defies description. Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. This vast expanse of white stretches as far as the eye can see, creating an otherworldly landscape that seems to blur the line between earth and sky. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms the salt flat into the world's largest mirror, reflecting the sky above in a breathtaking display of natural beauty. Contrasting sharply with the blinding white of Uyuni, we find the fiery red sands of Chile's Atacama Desert. This is the driest place on Earth, a landscape so barren and alien that NASA uses it to test Mars rovers. Yet even in this seemingly lifeless expanse, nature finds a way to thrive. Flamingos flock to salt lakes, cacti stand sentinel in rocky valleys, and at night, the sky comes alive with a dazzling display of stars, unobscured by light pollution. No journey through South America would be complete without a visit to Iguazu Falls, a natural wonder that straddles the border between Argentina and Brazil. Here, the Iguazu River plunges over a series of cliffs, creating a spectacle that humbles even the boldest traveler. The thunderous roar of the falls can be heard from miles away, a constant reminder of the raw power of nature. As you stand before this wall of water, feeling the mist on your face and watching rainbows dance in the spray, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and wonder. But South America's natural beauty extends far beyond these well-known wonders. The continent is home to an incredible diversity of landscapes and ecosystems, each with its own unique charm. In Colombia, the Cocora Valley is home to the world's tallest palm trees, their slender trunks reaching impossibly high into the mist-shrouded hills. In Peru, the sacred Valley of the Incas offers a glimpse into the past, where ancient agricultural terraces still cling to steep mountainsides. The Galapagos Islands, off the coast of Ecuador, are a living laboratory of evolution, where unique species like giant tortoises and marine iguanas roam freely. In Venezuela, Angel Falls plunges from a tabletop mountain in the heart of the jungle, the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall. And in Brazil, the Pantanal wetlands teem with wildlife, from capybaras to caimans, in the world's largest tropical wetland area. Each of these places tells a story of the incredible diversity and resilience of life on our planet. From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest Amazon tributaries, South America is a continent that never ceases to amaze. It's a place where nature's creativity knows no bounds, where every vista seems to outdo the last in terms of beauty and grandeur. But with this incredible natural wealth comes great responsibility. Many of South America's ecosystems are under threat from human activities such as deforestation, mining, and climate change. The Amazon rainforest in particular faces significant challenges, with large areas being cleared for agriculture and cattle ranching. The loss of this crucial ecosystem could have far-reaching consequences not just for South America, but for the entire planet. Conservation efforts are underway across the continent, with governments, NGOs, and local communities working together to protect these precious natural resources. National parks and protected areas have been established to safeguard key habitats, while ecotourism initiatives aim to provide economic incentives for conservation. As travelers, we have a role to play in preserving South America's natural wonders. By choosing responsible tour operators, respecting local customs and environments, and spreading awareness about the importance of conservation, we can help ensure that these incredible places remain for future generations to enjoy. South America is more than just a destination. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've returned home. It's the memory of standing atop Machu Picchu as the morning mist clears, revealing the ancient city below. It's the thrill of spotting a jaguar in the Amazon, its golden eyes meeting yours for a brief, unforgettable moment. It's the sense of insignificance you feel when faced with the vastness of Patagonia, where the land seems to stretch endlessly towards the horizon. This is a continent that challenges our perceptions, that reminds us of the raw beauty and power of the natural world. It's a place where every day brings new wonders, where every journey is an adventure waiting to unfold. From the lush rainforests of the north to the windswept plains of the south, from the Pacific coast to the Atlantic shores, South America offers a diversity of experiences that is truly unmatched. So come, explore this natural masterpiece. Let the thundering waters of Iguazu Falls wash away your worries. Allow the silence of the Atacama Desert to bring you peace. Stand in awe before the majesty of the Andes and lose yourself in the endless green of the Amazon. In South America, nature's grand performance is always on display, inviting you to be not just a spectator, but a part of its magnificent story. Picture this, a vibrant tapestry of colors, rhythms, and traditions that will transport you to another world. Welcome to South America, where every moment is a celebration of life. The soul of South America lies in its culture, passionate, poetic, and proudly unique. From the sun-soaked beaches of Brazil to the mist-shrouded peaks of the Andes, this continent pulses with an energy that's impossible to ignore. It's a land where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life, creating a cultural mosaic unlike anywhere else on Earth. Let's start our journey in Brazil, where Carnival isn't just a festival. It's an explosion of color, samba, and unbridled joy. Picture the streets of Rio de Janeiro, transformed into a sea of glittering costumes and pulsating rhythms. Dancers move with impossible grace, their bodies telling stories of love, struggle, and triumph. The air is thick with the scent of street food and the sound of laughter. This isn't just a party, it's a national obsession, a time when all of Brazil comes together to celebrate life in all its exuberant glory. But South America's passion doesn't end with Carnival. Travel south to Argentina, and you'll find yourself in a world where romance reigns supreme. In the smoky dance halls of Buenos Aires, the tango tells tales of love and longing. Watch as couples move in perfect synchronicity, their bodies speaking a language more eloquent than words. The tango isn't just a dance, it's a way of life. A reflection of Argentina's soul, passionate, dramatic, and utterly captivating. Yet for all its modern flair, South America remains deeply rooted in its indigenous heritage. In Ecuador's Andes, women weave centuries-old stories into vibrant fabrics. Their hands move with practiced precision, creating intricate patterns that have been passed down through generations. Each thread tells a tale of resilience, of a culture that has endured despite centuries of change. These textiles aren't just beautiful, they're living history, a tangible link to a rich and ancient past. Deep in the heart of the Amazon, another kind of music echoes through the trees. Here, tribal drums beat with the pulse of ancient rituals. Indigenous communities, guardians of the world's largest rainforest, continue traditions that have existed for millennia. Their connection to the land is profound, their knowledge of its secrets unparalleled. In a world racing towards the future, these communities remind us of the importance of our roots, of the wisdom that comes from living in harmony with nature. What makes South America truly unique is the way it embraces both its past and its future. In cities like São Paulo, Santiago, and Bogotá, sleek skyscrapers stand alongside colonial architecture. Street art adorns centuries-old walls, telling modern stories in bold, vibrant strokes. This is a continent where you can sip artisanal coffee in a trendy cafe, then step outside to find a bustling market selling traditional herbs and remedies. Language, too, reflects this beautiful complexity. Spanish and Portuguese, brought by European colonizers, have evolved into distinctly South American forms. They mingle with indigenous languages, creating a linguistic landscape as diverse as the continent itself. In Peru, you might hear Quechua, the language of the Incas, spoken alongside Spanish. In Paraguay, Guarani is as common as the official language. These aren't just means of communication. They're vessels of culture, carrying centuries of history and identity. Food in South America is another expression of this cultural fusion. In Peru, ceviche, raw fishy cooked in citrus juice, reflects both ancient fishing traditions and modern culinary innovation. Argentina's asado isn't just a barbecue. It's a social ritual, bringing friends and family together over sizzling cuts of meat. In Brazil, feijoada tells the story of the country's history through a hearty stew of beans and pork. Music, too, pulses through the veins of South America. Beyond the famous samba and tango, you'll find a rich tapestry of sounds. The haunting melodies of Andean pan flutes carry the whispers of mountain winds. In Colombia, the accordion-driven vallenato tells stories of love and life on the Caribbean coast. And in the clubs of major cities, electronic beats mix with traditional rhythms, creating sounds that are uniquely South American, yet globally appealing. The continent's natural beauty is as diverse as its culture. From the otherworldly landscapes of Bolivia is Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, to the thundering majesty of Iguazu Falls on the border of Argentina and Brazil. South America is a land of breathtaking contrasts. The Amazon, often called the lungs of the earth, is home to an astounding array of plant and animal life. And along the Pacific coast, the Andes rise in a spectacular display of nature's power, their snow-capped peaks touching the sky. But South America's true treasure is its people. Warm, welcoming, and fiercely proud of their heritage, South Americans embody the spirit of their continent. Whether you're sharing mate with gauchos in the Pampas or dancing salsa in the streets of Cali, you'll find yourself embraced by a culture that celebrates life in all its forms. This is a continent where every day is an adventure, where history and modernity dance together in a vibrant, ever-changing rhythm. From the misty ruins of Machu Picchu to the bustling streets of Buenos Aires, South America offers a journey not just across landscapes, but through time itself. As the sun sets over the continent, painting the sky in brilliant hues of orange and pink, you'll find yourself reflecting on the day's experiences. Perhaps you've tasted a new flavor, learned a few words in a language you've never spoken before, or made friends with people whose stories are vastly different from your own. This is the magic of South America, a place that doesn't just show you a different part of the world, but opens your eyes to new ways of seeing, feeling, and living. So come, explore the wonders of South America. Let its passion ignite your soul, its beauty captivate your senses, and its warmth embrace your heart. For in this land of endless diversity and boundless spirit, you'll discover not just a destination, but a new way of experiencing the world. Welcome to South America, where every moment is an invitation to celebrate the richness of life itself. Imagine a world where ancient wisdom meets cutting-edge technology, where the whispers of the rainforest blend with the hum of innovation. Welcome to the Amazon, where education is not just a path to knowledge, but a gateway to preserving one of Earth's most precious ecosystems. South America is investing in its future through education, and nowhere is this more evident than in the Amazon region. Countries like Brazil, Peru, and Colombia are leading the charge, recognizing that the key to protecting the rainforest lies in empowering its people. From bustling urban centers to remote riverside communities, a revolution in learning is taking place. In the heart of the Amazon, prestigious institutions such as the Federal University of Amazonas in Manaus, Brazil, are producing the next generation of environmental scientists, botanists, and conservationists. These bright minds are not just studying the rainforest, they're becoming its guardians, armed with both traditional knowledge and cutting-edge research techniques. But education in the Amazon goes beyond the walls of universities. In the indigenous communities scattered throughout the vast expanse of the rainforest, education blends tradition with modernity. Children learn not only Portuguese or Spanish, but also their native languages, preserving the linguistic diversity that is as rich as the biodiversity surrounding them. In these classrooms, lessons on sustainable agriculture sit alongside stories passed down through generations, creating a unique fusion of old and new. The challenges facing education in the Amazon are as immense as the rainforest itself. Remote locations, lack of infrastructure, and limited resources often make traditional schooling difficult. Yet, innovative solutions are emerging. Floating schools navigate the Amazon River and its tributaries, bringing education to isolated communities. Solar-powered tablets loaded with educational content allow students to learn even in areas without electricity or internet access. In Peru's portion of the Amazon, the government has launched ambitious programs to improve education in rural areas. Teachers are being trained in bilingual education, ensuring that indigenous children can learn in both Spanish and their native languages. This approach not only preserves cultural heritage, but also improves academic performance, as students grasp concepts more easily in their mother tongue. The thirst for knowledge in the Amazon is palpable. In every makeshift classroom, every community center, and every gathering under the canopy of trees, there's a hunger to learn, to understand, and to grow. This eagerness is driving a grassroots movement of community-led education initiatives, where elders share traditional ecological knowledge alongside lessons in reading and mathematics. Universities across the Amazon region are also adapting their curricula to address the unique challenges and opportunities of the rainforest. Programs in sustainable development, agroforestry, and ecotourism are preparing students to create economic opportunities that work in harmony with the environment. These young entrepreneurs are proving that it's possible to make a living from the forest without destroying it. Technology is playing a crucial role in bridging the educational gap in the Amazon. Distance learning programs are connecting remote students with teachers and resources from around the world. Virtual reality experiences are allowing urban students to explore the rainforest without leaving their classrooms, fostering a sense of connection and responsibility towards this vital ecosystem. But education in the Amazon isn't just about academic knowledge. It's about cultivating a deep respect for the environment and understanding the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Field trips into the rainforest are common, where students learn to identify plants, understand animal behavior, and recognize the interconnectedness of all living things. These experiences are shaping a generation of environmentally conscious citizens who see themselves as part of the forest, not separate from it. The impact of this educational revolution extends far beyond the Amazon basin. As the world grapples with climate change and environmental degradation, the lessons learned in the rainforest are becoming increasingly relevant globally. Students from the Amazon are sharing their unique perspectives at international conferences, influencing policy decisions and inspiring conservation efforts around the world. In the indigenous territories of the Amazon, education is also a tool for empowerment and self-determination. By learning about their rights, land management, and sustainable development practices, indigenous communities are better equipped to protect their territories from external threats and negotiate with governments and corporations on equal footing. The Amazon's educational landscape is as diverse as its flora and fauna. In urban centers like Iquitos, Peru, or Manaus, Brazil, students have access to modern facilities and cutting-edge research opportunities. In contrast, in the remote corners of the rainforest, classes might take place under the shade of a giant kapok tree, with nature itself serving as the most vivid textbook. Despite the progress, challenges remain. Funding for education in the Amazon is often limited, and teacher retention in remote areas can be difficult. However, innovative solutions are emerging. Partnerships between governments, NGOs, and private sector companies are helping to fill resource gaps. Mentorship programs are connecting experienced educators with new teachers, providing support and guidance in challenging environments. The future of the Amazon depends on the success of these educational efforts. As students learn about the importance of the rainforest, they become its most passionate advocates. They're developing sustainable practices that allow communities to thrive without compromising the health of the ecosystem. From creating eco-friendly products using non-timber forest resources to developing apps that track deforestation, these young innovators are at the forefront of conservation efforts. Education in the Amazon is not just about preserving the past. It's about creating a sustainable future. It's about finding the delicate balance between development and conservation, between tradition and innovation. In every classroom, whether it's a modern university lecture hall or a simple wooden structure in the heart of the forest, the seeds of this future are being sown. As the sun sets over the Amazon, casting a golden glow through the canopy, the day's lessons come to an end. But the learning never stops. In homes and communities across the rainforest, knowledge continues to be shared, stories are told, and dreams of a brighter future take root. The Amazon, with its vast expanse of green, is nurturing not just the planet's biodiversity, but a rich diversity of human potential as well. In this great green classroom, every day brings new discoveries, new challenges, and new opportunities to learn. The education revolution in the Amazon is more than just a local phenomenon. It's a beacon of hope for the world, showing us that with knowledge, respect, and innovation, we can create a future where humanity and nature thrive together in harmony. Imagine standing atop Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, as the morning mist clears to reveal a breathtaking panorama of ancient ruins and towering peaks. This is just the beginning of your South American adventure. Peru's sacred city of Machu Picchu is a testament to the ingenuity and architectural prowess of the Incan civilization. Perched high in the Andes Mountains, this UNESCO World Heritage Site draws millions of visitors each year, all eager to unravel its mysteries and soak in its spiritual energy. As you wander through the intricate stone structures and terraced gardens, you'll feel transported back in time, imagining the daily lives of those who once called this citadel home. But South America's wonders don't end there. In Brazil, the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue stands as a beacon of hope and faith, overlooking the vibrant city of Rio de Janeiro. This colossal Art Deco masterpiece, stretching 98 feet high with arms spanning 92 feet, has become synonymous with Brazilian culture and hospitality. From its perch atop Corcovado Mountain, the statue offers unparalleled views of Rio's famous beaches, lush mountains, and bustling cityscape below. As you descend from the mountain, you'll find yourself immersed in the pulsating energy of Rio. The city's world-renowned beaches, like Copacabana and Ipanema, are more than just stretches of sand. They're the beating heart of Brazilian social life. Here, locals and tourists alike gather to soak up the sun, play volleyball, and sip on refreshing caipirinhas. The rhythm of samba music fills the air, inviting you to join in the city's never-ending celebration of life. For nature enthusiasts and wildlife lovers, the Galapagos Islands offer an unparalleled experience. This remote archipelago off the coast of Ecuador is a living laboratory of evolution, where Charles Darwin formulated his groundbreaking theory of natural selection. As you island hop through this pristine ecosystem, you'll encounter an astonishing array of unique species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine snorkeling alongside playful sea lions, observing giant tortoises in their natural habitat, and marveling at the courtship dances of blue-footed boobies. The Galapagos Islands provide a rare opportunity to witness the delicate balance of nature up close, reminding us of our responsibility to protect and preserve these fragile ecosystems for future generations. Shifting gears from natural wonders to man-made marvels, Colombia's Cartagena de Indias is a city that seems frozen in time. This jewel of the Caribbean coast boasts some of the best-preserved colonial architecture in South America. As you stroll through its narrow cobblestone streets, you'll be transported to a bygone era of Spanish conquistadors and Caribbean pirates. The city's old town, encircled by imposing stone walls, is a maze of colorful buildings adorned with bougainvillea-draped balconies. Plaza de Bolívar, the heart of the old city, comes alive at night with street performers and local musicians. Do not miss the chance to sample traditional Colombian cuisine at one of the many charming restaurants tucked away in centuries-old buildings. For a change of pace and scenery, head to the mystical shores of Lake Titicaca, straddling the border between Peru and Bolivia. At an elevation of 2,500 feet above sea level, it's the highest navigable lake in the world and holds deep spiritual significance for the indigenous Andean people. The lake's crystal-clear waters reflect the surrounding snow-capped peaks, creating a landscape of otherworldly beauty. Take a boat trip to the floating islands of the Uros people, constructed entirely of totora reeds. These remarkable artificial islands have been home to the Uros for centuries, allowing them to maintain their unique way of life and traditions. On the Bolivian side of Lake Titicaca, the Island of the Sun is believed to be the birthplace of the Inca civilization. Hike along ancient Inca trails, visit sacred sites, and witness breathtaking sunsets that paint the sky in a riot of colors. The spiritual energy of this place is palpable, offering a profound connection to the rich cultural heritage of the Andean people. Whether you're an adventure seeker, history buff, or nature lover, South America has something to offer everyone. The continent's diverse landscapes, from the Amazon rainforest to the Patagonian glaciers, provide endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. For thrill seekers, the options are limitless. Surf the legendary waves of Peru's northern coast, trek through the dense Amazon jungle in search of exotic wildlife, or challenge yourself with a climb up one of the continent's many active volcanoes. The Andes Mountains, stretching the length of South America, offer world-class hiking, mountain biking, and skiing opportunities for outdoor enthusiasts of all levels. History aficionados will find themselves in paradise, with countless archaeological sites and colonial cities to explore. From the mysterious Nazca lines in Peru to the imposing ruins of Tiwanaku in Bolivia, South America is ancient civilizations have left behind a wealth of fascinating artifacts and structures waiting to be discovered. Nature lovers can immerse themselves in the continent's incredible biodiversity. The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth, is home to an estimated 10% of all known species on the planet. Here, you can cruise along winding rivers, spot colorful macaws and toucans, and perhaps even catch a glimpse of elusive jaguars or pink river dolphins. But beyond its natural and historical wonders, what truly sets South America apart is the warmth and hospitality of its people. From the bustling markets of Cusco to the tango halls of Buenos Aires, you'll be welcomed with open arms and infectious enthusiasm. The continent's rich cultural tapestry, woven from indigenous traditions and European influences, is reflected in its vibrant music, dance, and cuisine. As you journey through South America, you'll find yourself constantly surprised and delighted by the unexpected. Perhaps you'll stumble upon a hidden waterfall while hiking in the Andes, or join in an impromptu street festival in a small Ecuadorian town. These serendipitous moments often become the most cherished memories of any trip. So whether you're sipping mate with gauchos on the Argentine Pampas, learning to salsa dance in Colombia, or watching the sun rise over the otherworldly landscapes of Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, South America promises an adventure like no other. It's a continent that will challenge your perceptions, ignite your imagination, and leave you with a lifetime of unforgettable experiences. As your South American journey comes to an end, you'll find yourself forever changed by the places you've seen and the people you've met. The magic of Machu Picchu, the energy of Rio, the pristine beauty of the Galapagos, the charm of Cartagena, and the spiritual tranquility of Lake Titicaca will stay with you long after you've returned home. So pack your bags, open your heart, and prepare for the adventure of a lifetime. South America awaits, ready to welcome you with open arms and endless possibilities.